This week, if you could organise a presentation, put the title here and your name underneath it. So the presentation this week should have a pathology. So in this case, it's a fracture of the dens with an epidural hematoma. And these slides you can get for the pathologies from things like Radiopedia or online, anything which has got good quality imaging. This imaging is not great, but this was a soft tissue window to show the epidural hematoma. So try and get the good quality imaging if you can. The first slide should document 5 different points of anatomy. So if you clearly label from 1 to 5 different anatomical structures on the first slide. On the second slide should be identical to the previous one, but this time include labels for each of the anatomical points. So 1 is the anterior arch of C1, 2 basion, 3 opticion, etc. Slide 4 should be unlabeled pathology. So you should be able to ask another registrar if they can demonstrate where the pathology is. 5 should clearly arrow where the pathologies are, and again in the notes please describe the abnormalities as clearly as you can. The next slides should include an overview of the anatomy, so I want you to be able to go through the key anatomy of structures. So for example, in our case we had a dentoid peg fracture, so it'd be prudent to go through C2 anatomy, probably C1 and C2 anatomy, and probably include other relevant cervical spine anatomy slides, but try and keep it as succinct as possible to the case. And the final slide should have an overview of the pathology. So for example, if we're talking about dentoid peg fractures, it's useful to talk about where we can get regular commonly occurring fractures with a description of why these fractures may happen, and that final slide will depend on the pathology you've chosen. Great, thanks.